Hey, this is Melissa. We have just fixed a wheel here. It's a lovely wheel that Roger and his wife dropped by. It was missing this actual tension knob. It had gotten broken off by somebody who probably didn't know about this peg that goes in here that holds it from coming out. It had been twisted off, like beheaded and lost, and so this has been replaced, and they're on their way. But that's not what I want to show you. I thought I would take a look at this wheel while it was here. It's bought in Saudi Arabia, which is interesting. And I thought, well, let's just go see how it works. And it's a little slow. Do you see the draw in? It's just, it's hesitating to draw. See that? It just doesn't want to. And I've cranked it up tight. If you're going too tight on the tension, you're overcompensating for something that actually needs to be addressed and fixed. And so I thought, well, what's in the bag of tricks? So here's the bag of tricks. This is a double drive wheel. Double drive wheels are wonderful because they can always spin with bobbin-led tension or flyer-led tension, otherwise known as Scotch and Irish tension, but that doesn't make any sense, okay? And so I thought, well, I'll test these. So here's what you do. You take your double drive, because always retain the option to be able to spin in double drive. How about if you needed to ply, okay? Or whatever. And to do it where it is flyer led, you just move the strings over to the whorl, which will drive the flyer, and you break, B-R-A-K-E, the bobbin with the string. There are all kinds of fancy and pretty ways to do this. I am neither fancy nor pretty, and so I tie to the mother of all and rock on and test. Now, in the case of this wheel, this didn't work very well. First of all, it gets in its own way with the string, and I can tie back, I know, but it still gets in its own way. And it's drawing on like way too hard. It's a difficult, complex task. So I'm stopping, and see how it's catching itself? That's just too much. And so what I thought I would do is scuttle that and try it the other way. What I want to do is drive the bobbin, so this would be bobbin-led, so move the cord to the drive for the bobbin, and break the flyer. This is what is known as Irish tension, but I see it on a lot of German wheels, which I don't think that interaction there was very strong with spinning wheel technology, so I prefer to try to remember which one's leading and call it that rather than Scotch or Irish. So I'm now breaking, B-R-A-K-E, the flyer and driving the bobbin. And look, it's settled right down. None of that hesitation that it had with the double drive, where it was just flopping around out here, and none of the wild horse with the bit in its mouth that it was doing with the other form of tension. And all of a sudden, I've got something I can pass along, you know, when Roger and his wife get here, and this little wheel is working like a charm. Thank you.